collectors, here we are again, another DCT episode on 169. Is that right, Ob?
Right.
169. Well, coming right along here. Well, it's finally spring, so the weather's going to be a little nicer, and that's always a good thing. I hope you guys are ready for that. It was a long winter around here in New Jersey, and I'm sure it was in a lot of other places too. So, I think before we do anything, how about a drink, Ob?
Sure.
What do you think, huh? May as well get started with that. Hope everybody had a nice St. Paddy's Day and nobody got arrested last week. We had a good one here. If you watched our video, you saw that. And what was that special drink you made, Ob, with the Guinness and the Irish whiskey? What was that called again?
Car bomb.
Oh, Car Bomb, yeah. Yeah, I think there was a guy from, that was an older fella, and he said when he, and I think he said he was from England, and when he heard Car Bomb mentioned, he was going to run for cover. That used to be a big problem back in the 70s with Ireland, but no more, at least that I've heard of. But so we'll make a little pop here. Yep. That looks good, Ob. That ought to get you going. And a little bit of wham in there to soften it up a little bit. And we'll be ready to go on the next episode. Boy, that episode last week was really something, wasn't it? With the amount of really good daggers that came in. Probably that was probably one of the best episodes we ever had as far as quality of the items that came in. So if you guys missed that episode, it might be nice to take a look at it. That was 168, right, Ob?
Yeah, 168.
Yeah. Let's see, do I want a Denobly or do I want a big cigar? I think I'll do a cigar this time. Get some smoke going in this place a little bit. Yeah, somebody wrote us a comment that they wished that Ob would stop blowing that smoke all over the table, and then somebody else wrote back and said, no, they like it. It sets the theme.
I'll just make it extra smoky for this gentleman today.
Yeah, you're putting a little smoke on there, Ob. Yeah, just, yeah. Well, you know, I know a lot of you guys don't smoke, and I know we probably irritate you by doing it, but I think
Can't even look at smoke now. It's that bad.
No, you can't even look at it. Yeah, you can't even look at it now.
I guess we can't smoke a cigar over his house, huh, Pop?
Oh yeah, that's. Well, let's see what this one is. Oh, it's called the American. It's J.C. Newman. I think I had one of these before. Yeah, it tastes pretty good so far. We'll see. I know some of you guys are cigar smokers out there, so I'm sure you don't mind this. Yeah. Does it look lit up?
Yeah, it sure does.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a bad cigar. A lot of smoke, I like that. All right, well, let me take a sip here and see how it is. Here's to you guys, first of the day for us. Oh yeah, that's good, yeah. Did you have any breakfast, Ob?
Nope.
No? On an empty stomach again,
Just
huh?
coffee.
Just coffee. Oh well.
I'm down to about one meal a day, it seems like. That's about it.
Oh. Well, with a lot of liquid in between, though, huh? That helps. There are some calories in it, though, so I guess it'll keep you alive. I don't know.
Well, at least feel good going out.
All right, well, we'll start out here I want to show you this picture of these two handsome guys here. And the guy that doesn't have the hat on is Luke Freeman. And Luke is a brand new collector that hadn't had any daggers until he went to the SOS show. And he started out with his first piece with a magnificent early SS chain dagger.
It's a good way to start.
Pretty good start, I would say. And I'm sure that Luke had a lot of fun there, and we enjoyed meeting him too. He's with a bunch of guys that have a little club. One of the guys, trying to think, I can't think of his name at the moment, but it was nice to see Luke here, and good luck to you. And if we can help you in the future with stuff, let us know. So, then we have no real questions this time. Just a lot of comments that I thought some of them were worthwhile looking at. Here's one from a man named Motorhead, and Motorhead, I think a lot of you guys know, was the name of they were acid rock, weren't they? Mostly really wild music.
I want to call them acid rock.
What would you call them?
More like a heavy metal.
Heavy metal, yeah. And the head of Motorhead was a man named Lemmy Kilmister, who passed about 6 or 7 years ago. And he had a very large collection of Third Reich daggers, which I had the honor of appraising for the estate. There were so many daggers there that it took us over a week to do the job right off.
Oh man.
What we thought was going to be a 2-day job turned into a 8 or 9 day job. But this collector, his name is Marco, and he's from Brazil, and he says, a Motorhead collector. Once in the past we talked about Lemmy's collection. I wonder if some have already sold. Regarding fake daggers, did you find any reproductions on his daggers collection? Keep up the videos, really entertaining. Well, as far as I know, Marco, nothing has been sold from the Lemmy collection. It's still intact, and originally they said they were going to keep it all as a tribute to Lemmy, so that may still be the case, but I think tributes start to age after a while when you see the amount of money there that's happening. But so far I don't know of any being sold. Were there any fake daggers in the collection? Not really fakes. There were some that were maybe had some of the wrong parts.
Yeah, parts daggers. There wasn't really. I mean, there's always a couple, I guess, but nothing really sticks out.
A lot of stuff in the wrong scabbard sometimes, and things like that. But for the most part, it was all authentic. And boy, there were hundreds of daggers. I forget how many there were. Something like 600, 700. I mean,
crazy. Mostly SA, but something, everything.
Load of things. So that's all I can tell you, Marco, on Lemmy's collection, but I'm sure one of these days it'll come up. Here's another guy. He just says, juice up the cigar. Isn't that what Bill Clinton did? Geez, I don't know what he means by that. You know what that's about, Ob?
Yeah, but it's the past, who cares?
Yeah, okay. Here's a man, Charles Catahis. Tom, there are hundreds of books. I, being 70, I don't rely on the internet. I have over 150 books, Jap, German, USA, from uniform, armor, weapons, ships, that the internet doesn't promote. Oh, I'm glad to hear, Charles, that somebody still reads books. That's a good thing. And I do think you can get more from a book than you do on the internet. But here's the man Jim Plant. He says, it seems to me there are far more fake NPA daggers than good ones. You know,
He's probably right about that.
Yeah, I would say that's, there may be, there may be more fakes than there are good ones. NPEA daggers are quite rare. They really are. And I always kick myself when I was just getting started and all in the hobby back in the 70s or whatever, when we'd find an NPEA dagger, nobody was interested in it because it didn't have a swastika on it usually, the student type daggers, and I don't want that. Today they're worth $4,000 or $5,000, but oh well, that's the way things are. And he says the reproductions have almost 80 years. Oh, how's it going? One thing for sure, on Third Reich weapons, they were made for a little over 12 years. The reproductions have almost 80 years at it, and more as time goes on. Well, that's true too. And the reproductions keep getting better too. Okay. This man, RJB, he says, no matter what you post on YouTube, you always get the people that will go out of their way to find something wrong or to put you down. Well, I don't mind that. I like it, actually. Most of them are still living in their mother's cellar. That's a good one. Well, keep on being yourself and ignore these people. Well, I don't mind derogatory comments. Sometimes it makes you think even, and maybe it can help you, but that's the way it is. Here's a guy, Jeff Squire. He says, I'm happy to see more interest in the military shows, especially with the younger generation, and this is true. We see a lot of young collectors these days. You people may not realize that. Some of us are all in our 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and we maybe don't think that there are younger people, but that's not true. There's many younger people coming into the hobby. That's a good imperial there. And this guy just says, I'll bet Heidrich's entombed SS sword is in about the same shape as his bones by now. Well, that may be true, but there's one person here that I thought I would take a minute. It seems like a very trivial question probably to most people, but there may be people that are just starting out in the hobby that would like to know the answer. But he says, perhaps you could explain to your collectors the differences between the following items: a dagger, a sword, a knife, a dagger, a bayonet, a cutlass, a stiletto, a dirk. Also, the differences between a portapee, a knot, or a trottle. Well, these are things that I guess most collectors do know. But if you're just getting started, maybe it is good to just point it out, because it's easy to do. As far as what's a dagger? When we use the word dagger as an example, this is a police officer dagger, and the reason that it's called a dagger is because the blade is straight. See that? The blade is perfectly straight. So it's known as a dagger. Technically, a Luftwaffe sword would be a dagger also, because it has a straight blade. Anything with a straight blade is referred to by the Germans as a dagger. So then, okay, what's a sword? And a sword is anything that has a curved blade, which this is an SS early sword, lion head, and you can see the blade is curved, so it's called a sword. If this were an SS officer dagger, it would have a straight blade like the police type thing. And while we're at it, the item wrapped around the hilt is a portapee. It's usually portapees are cloth or leather, but this is the shape that they're in. Trottles, on the other hand, are usually a a leather knot that we see that decorates bayonets, or in some cases hunting cutlasses and things like that. So that's the difference between a degen and a sword. Now, let's see if I can get anything else here that... I know this is all basic stuff, and probably a lot of you guys are saying, oh, do we have to listen to this? A dagger, as an example, this ROB is a dagger. Daggers normally have straight blades, and usually the blades are more than 6 inches long. Why they're called a dagger per se, I don't know, but that's the term that is given to weapons that fall into this type of a category. On the other hand, he says, what's a knife? You know, why isn't this a knife? Why is it a dagger? Well, this is what we call a knife, because it's usually the blade is less than 6 inches long. This happens to be a hunting knife, but you can see it's still a knife, and like fighting knives and so forth, they have blades like that. That's why they're called knives, not daggers. Okay, so another thing here. What is a cutlass? Well, this is an example of a cutlass. Usually cutlasses have straight blades, but they're obviously not a sword. They're not long enough to be a sword. And they have normally some type of a stag grip, or a grip made out of ivory or celluloid, but they have this look that's very distinctive for a cutlass. This one does not have the skinning knife, which goes in here, but it's called a skinning knife because it has a blade 6 inches longer, shorter than 6 inches. A lot of cutlasses you're going to find with hunting scenes etched on the blades or other things. This particular one is associated with Kaiser Wilhelm, and it comes from his hunting estate Romanton, dated 1913, with a band Damascus blade. So you'll see a lot of cutlasses that do have etched blades. Okay, guy says, what's a bayonet? Okay, a bayonet is always a straight bladed item. Bayonets generally were used for hand-to-hand combat, but of course they also made the dress versions of bayonets, which this one is. They're quite distinctive in their look. I wouldn't confuse a bayonet with being a dagger like I just showed you, because of the way they're constructed. And then what is a trottle? The trottle is the enlisted man's decoration knot that was on a bayonet. There'll also be NCO knots that are a greenish color. So I hope that explains that. You know, you guys are probably bored stiff with this, I'm sorry, but maybe some guys don't know, so we're happy to show you. Lastly, what is a dirk? Well, a dirk is really an English term. The English use the word dirk, and normally it involves a naval dagger. This certainly is a dagger just as much as it is a dirk, but it's a term that comes from the British, and they still use it today. So a lot of us Americans that collect naval pieces use the term dirk because of the British. So there you go. I hope that explains some of these things. And the man that asked this is Gerald Steiber, and he sent me a picture of myself and him. I think that was at the Mac show last year. So we thank you very much for that, Gerald, and hopefully those explanations will be of some help to people out there. Okay, collectors, so now I think we'll get into some unboxing. We don't have many boxes, but you never know what's in them, so we'll see. Let's see, I'll start with a couple of little ones here. Yeah, these were pretty easy. Let's see what we got here. This weighs hardly anything. It's from Flagler Beach, Florida. My man down there, I get something almost every week from him. Let's see what he sent me this time. Got the old Bob Burns cutter out, working good. Oh, what do we got here, Rob?
I'm not sure.
Look at this. Oh, this
It's
is
like a
nice.
little trumpet banner.
Isn't that nice? Wow. You think that's what it is, Rob? A trumpet banner?
Pretty small podium banner, I guess.
For midgets, yeah.
Yeah, that's the Joe Torre
Joe
version.
Torre, yes. Banner, yeah. Oh, God. From Niedernhausen.
What do you think OG stands for?
I don't know. Don't know.
Original Gangster?
Yeah. No, it probably is some abbreviation for the political term in the place.
It's good shape, though.
Could be probably Ortsgruppe.
Yeah, good,
Probably
yeah. Very
Orts-
good, yeah.
Ortsgruppe Niedernhausen. But that's a very nice trumpet banner.
But it's one-sided, too, though.
No, well, it doesn't have the name on both sides, just on one side.
Yeah.
That's a very, very nice thing.
It's in great shape.
Yeah. What's he say about it here? He's got a letter here from a veteran, it looks like. Yeah, love you, Grandpa. It says this Nazi banner was taken from a Nazi headquarters in Niederhausen, Germany. This was a very heavily fortified area. We were informed that we had at least 20,000 German troops protecting this area. Many units from the 1st and 3rd Armies were involved in the capture of this town. It fell on or about March 27, 1945. This town is recorded on the battle map of the 9th Armored Division. I was a tank driver in the 9th Armored Division. I also engaged in the Battle of the Bulge and the capture of the Remagen Bridge.
Wow,
How about
a real
this
hero
man?
there.
Yeah, over the Rhine River. I served under General Hodges' 1st Army, General Patton 3rd Army, and my division commander was General Leonard of the 9th Armored Division. And it's signed T Sergeant, what's that? A T Top Sergeant or Technical Sergeant, Clarence J. Fibbich. Please note on the map enclosed route of the 9th Armored Division, Niederhausen. Okay, apparently there used to be a map with this. So there you go. That's the original letter from the veteran, and it's signed "Love You, Grandpa."
I wonder if his signature's on your flag. Don't you have a flag from that bridge capturing?
I do, yeah.
I wonder if it's on there.
Remagen Bridge. Yeah, I could look and see, I guess. Clarence Fibbich. Okay.
I'll have to check
that's,
that out for next time.
Yeah, but that's a really nice little trumpet banner. I like that a lot. You like that, Ob?
Yeah, I'm just not sure what it is. I'm really not.
All separate construction too. The swaz is separate. The field is
It could
separate.
be a table thing too. You know, they have those table decorations and
Possible, yeah. It just looks small to me for a trumpet banner, but it could be. Whatever it is, I like it a lot. I think somebody else will like it too. It's quite nice.
Oh, with the letter too, sure.
Yeah, and you got the veteran letter of province, and can't ask for much more than that. Oh, that's a nice little thing there.
I hope that's not the only thing he brought home after all that action. Whew.
Well, it may be.
It may be,
That
yeah.
letter and all. Well, you know, you got to remember there's only so much you can stuff in your bag.
Or he didn't want it. I don't want that crap, you know.
Yeah.
Hate those guys.
So there's one. Yeah, that was a nice little opening. This I opened earlier. It's no great shakes, but a man from Mesa, Arizona sent me these. These are 3 personally signed photos of Adolf Galland, who was the Luftwaffe Knights Cross general. He used to give a lot of talks after the war, so he signed a lot of pictures of
Yeah, there's
himself.
a lot of signatures.
Yeah, so there's a lot of these around, but they're still nice, you know, they're original, and I like this lower one. I haven't seen that one before. It's kind of cool. So there we go with that. All right. Let's see what's in this envelope. Yeah, that Bob Burns cutter's working like a gem.
Where's this coming out of?
Yeah, we'll take a look here. Sperry, Oklahoma. Do you know that place at all? Alex?
No, I can't say I do. I don't think I've ever been to Oklahoma.
Yeah, I don't think I have either. Been to Texas many times. You know, you're in Dallas, and Oklahoma's not far from Dallas, but I never got up that far.
Yeah, it's only about 12 hours or something.
Yeah,
Texas is huge.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we got here. Looks like another cloth item, Bob. Let's see.
It's like a small vehicle ID flag.
That's what he says. He says, please find the German tank flag. How about that? But that's you're right, Of. It's a vehicle ID, and it's a small one. Wow. Oh man. Look at this, Of. Look at the amount of signatures.
Oh, Maroon. Wow.
Wow, isn't that
Let
something?
me zoom in on those signatures. Let me see what we got here.
Boy, is that something.
Yeah, that's really intricate.
Wow. Well, that'll take some time to study all that.
I don't think they're signatures. I think it's, I don't know. You have to look at it, but it looks like towns they went to.
Let's see, I didn't see it myself either. They do look like a lot of towns, but then there's a bunch of names.
Maybe that was the unit, and that's where they went.
Yeah.
And the same guy just kept writing it down.
Boy, there's a lot of stuff on here. Man, oh man. Yeah, a lot of towns, and then a lot of names. Wow. Well, this unit really got around, I'll tell you.
Lucky the war ended up running out of room.
Yeah, running out of space on the flag. Oh, that's a great
That's a great one there.
one for you guys that like to do the research on these things. Boy, I don't think I've ever seen one with so much writing on it. And it's one of those real small ID flags. We don't see them that small usually, do we, Ab?
No. I don't know what, you know, they come in all different sizes, and they come in Balkan crosses and swastikas too.
Yeah, well, that's pretty nice. I like that. Yeah. I know there are some collectors out there that really enjoy those flags where you can look up the people.
Could have, well, I was going to say it could have been done post-war, but
I doubt it. I doubt it.
because it seems so uniform, you know, and done so well, it wasn't.
Yeah. Well, Either way, it was done by the guy that brought it back.
Oh, yeah,
I'll
no
tell
doubt
you
about that,
No question
yeah.
about that. Yeah. Yeah, I never saw a flag with that much writing on it. Hey, Jack, is that you down here, Jack? Hi, Jack, you want to get up? You want to get up here? You want to go up and see the viewers? No? Okay.
Nope, he just poked his head up.
Hi, Jack, you happy down there? All right. We'll leave you down there for now.
He's gonna run off with that flag in his mouth.
Yeah, don't do that, Jack. No, get away from that flag. Now, let's see what we got here. This is coming from somebody anonymously. They don't want to be identified. That worries me.
Yeah.
You know what? Jack just ran away with that.
Did he?
Flag with the flag.
Jeez.
Yeah, well, we got the flag back, but I had to chase Jack up to the 3rd floor to get it back. But we won't let things lay around with Jack being down here anymore. Not a good idea. Oh well. There we go. Now we were going to open this anonymous box here and see what all this is. My trusty Bob Burns cutter here. Yeah, with dogs and all, you know, you gotta watch where you lay stuff. So, but no harm done, thank goodness. Let's see what's here. Some boxes in boxes, Bob.
Okay.
Up. Treats for everyone from a fan of the show. How about that? That's nice. I wonder what that is.
No, this one's kind of creepy.
I don't know. I think it's all right. Let's see. Yeah. Got everything labeled for Jack.
No, yeah. Should have opened that one first.
Yeah, avoid that grief, yeah. Debbie, all kinds of stuff here. Ob.
Great.
There you go, Ob. Pack of butts.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
can't beat that.
No. And for me, I'm not sure, but I think that's wow, that's a nice cigar, guys. Hey, it's a Denobili, a bigger one.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, never saw that before. So, gee, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, thank you. Whomever
Thank
you are.
very much. Yeah, and there's another box in here. This one's heavier. I hope this fits in with your other crystal on the show. Don't drop it on your foot. Let's see what that could be. What do we got here, guys? It is pretty heavy. Wow. Your Christmas, Bob? I think this is some kind of glass thing, heavy glass.
We got a new ashtray, I think.
Wow, look at there.
Man, look at that.
Isn't that a beautiful crystal ashtray? Wow. Boy, that's a wonderful thing there.
What's it got? A flower in the center there?
Yeah, flower in the center. Boy, that's a real beauty, isn't it? Wow. It's too nice to use for cigars, I think, Bob.
Oh, it'll be okay. Huh. Waste of time, huh?
Yeah. Wow. Boy, that's really beautiful. Well, thank you so much, sir. And everybody else in the office thanks you too. It's very, very nice of you to think of us.
should give it to your wife. She can be like, you could be like, this is for putting up with all my cigar smoking. You can have this wonderful crystal ashtray.
You think that'll work, Bob? I don't think so.
No?
Doesn't sound right to me.
She'll say it's a candy dish.
Yeah. Well, it's really nice how you guys send us stuff. It's certainly not necessary, but very thoughtful, and I can't say we don't enjoy it because we do. Thank you so much.
Looks like a nice piece of crystal. Yeah. It's very nice. Very, look at those cuts and everything.
Yeah, that is that's a goodie there. All right, guys, we're moving right along here. Your drink all right, Bob?
Yeah, you might as well freshen it up.
Freshen it
As long
up,
as you
yeah.
got the tank open there.
Yeah. Well, we've had an unusual show so far in that we had to chase down Jack. Oh well. What are you going to do? It's all part of life. I got to get somebody to train that dog. He doesn't know what the word no means. And that's not good with a puppy. Now, let's see what we got here, Rob. Stir these up a little bit. Yeah, this, this is something I don't like, really. I know what it is. This man sent me a bunch of reference books that he didn't ask me first. They just got here, and we do carry some books, but we don't really want to get into the book business. Quite honestly, it costs more to put a book up on the internet with photographing it, writing the description, the computer, than you can possibly make on a profit on it. So books are not something we really like to sell. But since he already sent them, they're here. I thought, well, I'll do my bit, and maybe we can show you some of these books, and if any of you are out there looking for these books, maybe you can call us after the video, and we can sell some of them directly to you, and we don't have to go through the trouble of putting them up on the computer. So, but let's see what he's got first. I think there's there's quite a few in here.
I mean, you never know. There could be good stuff.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here.
Maybe they're all Whitman armies.
Yeah, that would be good. It says box 1 of 2, so there's another box coming on.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah. Well, there's 18 books in here, so
Well, let's just say 3 of them.
well, I'll just put them up on the counter here. Let me get this box off the table. I think I can work better being this way with it. And we'll show you what we got here. This is a very good book.
I've never seen that before.
It's a hard book to find. Well, these we see all over.
Yeah. Not that SS headgear.
These are excellent too. This looks like a complete set of the Waffen SS books. Yeah. They're very, very good books.
Good shape.
Yeah, good shape. And this is the Little John book on metals, which is also very good. These are good books, collectors, and they're easy to understand and read. Let's see what we got here. There's another good metals book, Foreman's. A couple of first editions. This is a very hard book to find, and a great metals book by Angolia. Here's a book, a Bender book on the Africa Corps. Here's a book by Jill Halcombe and William Saris on headgear. More headgear. These are excellent books also. All right, these are volume 1 and volume 2 of Luftwaffe uniforms and insignia. Brian Davis, tremendous books, really good, excellent. Notice the condition too, Bob.
Yeah.
They're all really nice. And these are the last two. Well, here's the Army insignia book, and this book on badges and insignia, which I use all the time. It's a great handy reference. So there you go, and if anybody's interested in those, let us know and we'll be happy to help you with them. The prices will be reasonable, and it's not a problem. All right, Ab, we got another fairly good sized box here.
That's not box 2 of the books, is it?
No, that won't come till next week, I guess.
Where's this coming out of?
This is coming out of New Hyde Park, New York.
Oh, New Hyde. That's
We had some from there.
yeah, it's Roosevelt territory, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Roosevelt territory. Well, I'm sure it's not
Watch
a
your
box
drink
of
there.
tinnies.
Yeah. Are you stealing my lines there?
Attention T. Whitman. All right, let's see what we got here. Look at another book. I don't know what these are. I don't feel here.
Looks like more books.
I hope not. It doesn't weigh all that much, though.
Maybe they're photo albums.
We'll see.
It could be, you know, collector's portfolio full of medals or something like that.
Yeah, well, only one way to find out. Get them open, we'll see.
Looks like some high-end bubble wrap there.
Oh,
Oh, it's a picture.
wow, more than a picture. This is a card
Wow, look
that
at that.
Hitler is thanking someone for a birthday present, it looks like.
You gotta tilt it down. April
I really
42.
don't, I doubt if that's an original signature, probably a printed one, because he would have had a lot of gifts. This was what year? Oh, 42, yeah.
Well, it differs from the printing.
Yeah. Oh, we'll study that, but
And was he using the auto pen like Biden?
yeah, auto pen, yeah, yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I
it's,
think that might be original.
It seems to say heartfelt thanks for the gift for my birthday, April 1942. Yeah, well, it's pretty nice, whatever it is. I like that. That's kind of a nice thing to hang up with your collection, isn't it, Ob? Yeah. So, all right, that's one item. See what we got here next. This is very lightweight, whatever it is. photograph.
The blow up.
Huh, there's a blow up of that SS photograph. Ah, they're in the Huffboy house
yeah.
drinking. Wow, isn't that cool? Wow, that's a neat photograph.
I didn't see them there when we were there, Pop.
They were in the back room.
Oh, they were in the back room?
They're in the back room, yeah. All with the Huffboy mugs, and let's see, they're all NCOs, yeah.
You think that's the Pittsburgh Hofbrau house or the St. Louis one?
No, that's the Munich
It's not the
one.
Vegas one, no?
That's the Munich one.
Oh, okay.
And apparently they used this original
Yeah.
photograph.
Really
as
came
well.
out good. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too. It's done very well.
Celebrating how
I
many...
think somebody else would like it too. Isn't that
Yeah.
a nice,
Yeah, that's cool.
nice thing to put on your wall? Boy, especially with the Hofboy beer mugs and so forth. Wow.
They're wearing daggers and all?
Recognize the fireplaces there from when we were there at all?
Yeah, sure.
We should look at
I don't think it's a fireplace. It's just an arch.
maybe, yeah.
But yeah, sure.
We can look up some of the.
They're wearing daggers or swords or anything, or pistols, or can you tell?
I don't see anything. No. Although this is not a real early picture because they have the after 36
Yeah.
type caps, but no, that's
Well, Munich was it back then, you know.
yeah. I like that picture a lot. I think somebody else will too.
The photo dated on the back or anything? No, nothing.
Now, it's got the wire on it. It's all set to hang up in your collecting room. Oh, there's some interesting things here. Liking the looks of this up.
Okay.
Wow.
It's a car pennant that's mounted car pennant.
And still has the original leather
Original
cover.
sleeve, yeah.
Wow. I guess this slides off of here. Yeah. Wow, look at that. Well, this is certainly a nice thing, huh?
It's odd to me. It looks like somebody's stand art, one of the high ups.
It's well, it's done in the state form, the state flag form.
Yeah.
It's a pretty nice thing.
Yeah, don't let it bend like that. Just lay it flat.
Yeah. Wow, look at that.
Isn't that Heydrich, if I'm not mistaken?
Oh, it's got the same details as a state flag would have, with the same immobile swaz and so forth.
It's
Hardy Eagle.
no, it's not. Yeah, I have to look at that further. That looks like a high up standard. It looks like a Heydrich standard to me, but I might be
I think it
wrong.
might be, yeah. Well, it's worth looking into.
But you're right. It could be state service too. It's not exactly an SS Eagle. It's just off the top of my head. I'm just throwing stuff out there.
Yeah. Well, maybe some collectors will have some ideas on it
No.
too, but how about that with the original leather cover?
See if there's
and
anything on the flap, a stamp, or anything at all.
Yeah, just a leather covering. Nothing inside. I like that a lot, though.
Yeah, be careful with that.
Never had one like this.
Very cool.
Yeah, it is cool. I'll put this someplace where it'll not correct here.
Yeah, good luck.
Oh, Jack won't get it. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Bob. See the whoops, bubbles popping. There's something else in here too, Bob.
Good.
shot here with these bubbles popping. Oh, some interesting things in this box.
Sure.
Boy, this is looking like a pull top.
And it's KOV.
Yeah, nice one too. Wow. Boy, what a beauty this is. Wow. Look at that, Ob.
Yeah. Is that the old brass one?
Yeah, beautiful condition.
Tilt it down towards you. Oh, that's fine.
Isn't that nice? That's a real beauty.
Looks like there's something stamped on here, maybe. No, it's just a dent.
Yeah, I like that. Let's see what he says in his letter here. He says, hope the enclosed will be of interest and value to you. Thank you. Automobile pennant and pole top veterans. AH birthday, thank you. Munich Hofbräu photo. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the cigars are all right. Well, that was kind of an interesting group in that last box.
Yeah.
Well, nobody can say it's too daggery this time, anyhow.
Well, we had a huge daggery last time, so.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, we've got one more box, Rob.
Okay.
Let's see here. Where this baby's coming from.
We're doing a lot of lifting today.
Yeah, this is pretty heavy too. Let's see what we got here. This is coming from Amarillo.
Texas?
Yep. We'll get the Bob Burns cutter going here and see where it's coming
I
from.
didn't think it was Amarillo, New Hampshire, so.
That's right. No, I think there's only one Amarillo that I know of. I've never been there though. I don't know what part of Texas Amarillo is in. I don't know.
Somewhere within the state boundary.
Oh, thanks. Now we know. Now, let's see what we got here. He used these as padding.
Bag of bags for padding? Good padding. You must have a lot of bags.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, look, we can use them. Boy, that's great. Four brand new bags of bags. Yeah, they're good. We can use those. Good padding there, sir. Useful padding. Oh, there's even more. Wow, must be $100 worth of padding.
Yeah, we're in the bag business now.
Yeah, boy.
There you go.
There's two dagger bags in with it all.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Bags and dags.
Yeah, bags and bags. Wow. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I think I need a refresher before I open these. How are
Okay.
you doing, Ob?
Yeah, I'll take that one. Sounds like a run out of ice.
We're okay. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Isn't that something somebody was saying brand new packets of plastic bags as padding. Maybe he's in this business or something, and I just
I don't know, but I'll use them. You know, I like my bags.
I'm just kind of curious what kind of bags they are.
That's a 3 mil.
Can we use that kind? I guess we can, right?
Sure, I'll figure something out.
That'll hold a cast iron cross or something like that.
Fold an armband good enough, it'll fit in there.
Yeah, it's too small for that. But, well, we'll figure out something. Thank you, sir.
I'll put our Bear passes in there. I think that'd be a perfect fit.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
That's probably why he got rid of them. I don't know what
Yeah,
to
they
put.
don't fit anything. Yeah, they can't find anything that they
Put
fit.
some of these women, let him deal with it.
I mean, there must be 20 boxes in there. Wow, that was strong. I was wondering why. It was
Well,
so strong.
yeah, you gotta top it off there a little bit.
Yeah, that baby was the real stuff. Yeah, I mean, a little Whitman. What do we call this again? Wham, yeah. All right. Well, let's see what we got here. Oh, a
Oh, a
sock.
sock. Look at that.
Yeah, boy. Never
Beautiful.
saw a sock before, Rob, with you?
I need that shade.
Yeah. You got the mate for that, do you?
Yeah, it's been laying around for years.
Yeah. Oh,
It's like you got an SA dagger there, Pop.
yeah.
It's like an early one.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
wait a
it's
second.
more than an SA dagger. Yeah. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a,
It's a field upgrade, isn't it?
no,
No?
it's a factory-made job.
Those links look huge.
It's got an anodized scabbard on it, and the gild is absolutely original the way that is. This is the way you see the old gilt, that fire gild. And I can see the chain is marked properly.
4 links on both sides.
No.
No? Am I seeing things?
Yeah, there's 5 links on the bottom.
Oh, okay, I got you.
You are seeing things,
Yeah.
yeah. No, it's a standard chain.
Yeah.
It's a RZM 5-8 Hasman chain. And you can see it's got the straight lines on the dome head of the links, so that's all correct. And it shows some wear, but there's no question that's an original marine dagger.
Yeah, it's going to be an SKK Marine, isn't it?
Yeah. Even the lower fitting, you say, oh, the gilt's all worn off, but is it? See it all in the crevices there? So,
Let's see that chain again. Put your hand out of the way there. Yeah.
that's a rare dagger.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's a rare dagger. Yeah, 100% original. Let's see what's going on with the blade here. The blade's full of grease, but it looks like a very, very nice blade. Look how black that motto is.
Yeah, it's all full of grease, but that's
yeah.
okay.
Oh, I think it's a mint blade. The grease has been on there for years.
Any exclusive makers to these Marine daggers?
No, but
No.
a lot of them are Icorn, but let's see. Yeah, it's an Icorn 1940 date. Yeah, I can't wait to get the grease off that blade, and I'll bet the blade's mint. So for you guys that are looking for a chained NSKK Marine, this one's not going to be priced way up in the clouds because it doesn't have all the gilt and it shows some age, but still, that baby is what it is. That's a very rare dagger. I'm happy to have it. You like it, Al?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I like it too. kind of nice.
It looked weird at first, but yeah,
No, it's nothing weird about it.
no, it's
all-
fine.
And look at the build in the back of the leaves on the snap clip too. No, it's 100%.
Yeah, it's all there too. That's no joke.
No, it's all there. Wow, how about that? Nice grip too. Beautiful grip. Yeah. Wow, haven't had one of these in a long time. Yeah, look at the top of the cross guard too. You can see the tang nut, the gilt still there. And yeah, there's no question about that. As you guys know, the NSKK, in addition to driving the people around in cars and trucks, they also drove a lot of boats around all the canals and rivers and streams in Germany. And hey, you had to be an officer too to get that baby. It's a nice, that's a rare dagger. Well, I'm happy to have that.
What's the proportion from chained NSKK to Marine chained NSKK?
Oh, 10% maybe.
10%.
Yeah, I don't think it's much more than that. Just judging by the amount I've had them over the years. Yeah, that's whew, how about that, guys?
Is that your Larry?
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen what's in the other bag yet.
You like that bag? The next one?
I don't like this bag. There's no life left in it. It's just cloth. There's no padding in it.
It's all skin, no backbone.
Yeah,
Oh, another sock.
another sock, Bob. Oh, this feels like a couple things in here.
Maybe it doesn't have the scabbard on. Boy, that looks like a 1976 socks there.
Yeah,
Green Bay Packers. Go Bart Starr.
yeah, it's a cutlass.
It's like a forestry from the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
forestry cutlass. Let's see what this baby looks like. Ooh. It's one with the swaz and the ferrule too.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, there's something else in there also.
Two daggers, 2 for 1.
2 for 1, yeah. Why would somebody throw 2 daggers in the same sock?
I don't know. There's a late entry.
Yeah. Well, we got to do something here. Somebody switched this the scabbard mount here. Obviously not hard to fix. Well, I'll fix that when I get time, but you can see that, oop, where'd that staple go? Oh, here it is, okay. Well, we'll save that and we'll put that back. It's no big deal. Maybe it'll fit on here if we just, a little patience, and yeah, there we go. And just a matter of getting the staple back in again, which we'll do.
Seems like a real supple scabbard. Scabbard.
Yeah, it's
And
a
it's
nice,
yeah.
it's a nice scabbard, and boy, the blade is really great. It's a tiger. Look at that.
Tiger. Wow,
Yeah.
that's rare.
Yeah, I've only had a couple tiger forestries, and I have had them with the swaz and the ferrule too. Look at the engraving; it's all different. You never see it's all done perpendicular instead of horizontal.
Yeah, you don't see that.
Yeah,
All right, let me see what I can do here.
yeah, that's a really rare piece. Nice thing there.
Yeah, I can't recall ever seeing a tiger forestry. Let me see the
Yeah.
front of it, Pop.
Yeah, so oh, there's a tiger.
Oh,
the
double,
front, too.
double mark, yeah.
Yeah, the cat on the front there, and also a very unusual etch. That's a very rare forestry cutlass.
Did the with the eagle with the swastika and the pommel, is that endeared to any year it was produced or anything like that?
Yeah, they really didn't nationalize the forestry cutlasses until late 1939. So that's the reason we see so few of them. The war
Yeah.
broke out, and what's nice about that one too, it's not an aluminum hilt, it's a brass hilt, which is really unusual to see.
Well, that's probably from Tiger.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's great.
yeah, it's a good. That's really a good piece. I think the blade is probably mint too. It hasn't been wiped off in years, but yeah, it's all mint.
Double proof Tiger. How about that?
Yeah, with the eagle and
Eagle in the pommel, yeah.
in the ferrule. Nice grips and all the nuts are there, and yeah, that's a nice piece. Now let's see, there was another dagger in the same sock. Let's see what that is.
Oh,
Oh, hello. Boy, would you put a
no.
big clunky forestry cutlass in with an SS dagger in the same sock with no?
No, who? I don't know why this person did. Well,
I don't know. Well, I don't know why you would send 20 plastic bags too, but let's see. Well, everybody's different. I don't know. There's something in the bottom of this. Let's see what we got here. Well, we got an early dagger, District 1. I'm not sure that let's see if these mounts are nickel. Yeah, they are, so that's good. Yeah, they're nickel. They're not plated, so the scabbard should be original to it.
great paint.
Yeah, beautiful paint. Yeah, not a bad blade at all. Got a little problem with the tip there, but let's see who made it. Ooh, boy, that's a tough one. That's a real tough one. A Bertram Rhyme.
Wow. I can't remember ever seeing one on an SS.
They're really rare. Really rare.
They're rare on SA daggers.
Well, there is no Bertram Rhyme.
Oh, there isn't,
SSs,
okay.
and they only made SSs. That's the one with the two chickens, isn't it? And the logo up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a rooster and a chicken. I don't know.
Yeah, a rooster and a chicken.
I think our friend here liked really rare things, rare makers, and things like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a pretty good dagger there. I just want to check the length of the blade. I got a feeling it might be a little short.
I think it maybe just have been, it might have been dropped.
No, it's short. Yeah, well, that's a shame. It was retipped. I thought it looked a little short. Well, but it's such a rare piece, though, that
Yeah, it's still good to see.
you can forgive some of that. But well, there you go. So, collectors, there we go. That's all we have. Oh, wait a minute. There's something in the bottom of this sock here. This looks like a knee sock, Hob.
Yeah, it's a big sock.
Big one. something in here, some kind of something leather maybe, I don't know. Grabbing, I got the hold of it and there you go. Oh, that's a nice frog.
It's for the forestry.
Yeah, it would be for the forestry cutlass.
Sure.
Let's see how that would made up. Yeah, that's what it was for. How about that?
Even better.
Even better, yeah. As you collectors know, those forestry frogs are very hard to find because they fall off so easily. And so there you go. That's our bunch for DTC 169. Ob.
It's like DCT number like 16, but it's DTC number 169.
Oh, okay. All right, I got you. Oh well, we try. So there you go, collectors. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week with another video. We never know what's going to come in, and we did see some interesting things, though, didn't we, Ob?
Yeah, I hope that second box of books comes in.
Yeah, right. We can't help it, collectors. We can only show you what we get, and sometimes we really don't have any control of it either. So that's the way it goes. But all right, as usual, thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you next week. And if I can help you with anything, send me an email or give me a phone call. Till next week.